wonder if that's... Yes, that's recording. Okay.
It's happening.
Here we are. Here we go. Hi, this time on In the Can, we're with the bedazzling comic Maria Bamford. Maria, thanks for joining me on In the Can.
We're in the can, and we're also near the can.
The can's right. You can't see it, but it's right over there. Whoop, I spit a little when I laughed. Oh, we start, okay. Well, now it feels forced, but I do want to know, is that skull ring really heavy?
Weighs 24 pounds.
Can I touch it? I'm not
Sure.
trying to be weird, but...
No, it's pretty dense, but it's not that heavy. I can lift my hand, no problem.
Do you have any... Well, that's good news. What do you have other rings besides your wedding ring?
No, just, I'm married and then I love Satan. That's it. I'm married to Satan.
I like my married. I know that you have at least one basset hound. You might have two.
Two, exactly.
And how are they doing?
Good. I miss them. They're hard. It's very hard to leave them.
Yeah.
And then, but it makes it great because they're so goddamn happy when I get back.
What?
Like tomorrow they'll just be wiggle worms running around the house and spazzing out for like a solid 10 minutes when I get home.
That's awesome. Can they jump up at all, or because of their bodies, do they mostly go from side to side?
Well, they can, but what my female does is she has to get it going. Like it's like she has one of those low riders. So she has to sort of do a low bounce and then build up. So she does that like 2 or 3 times, and then she can get higher and higher each time. Yeah, it's pretty sweet.
I realized I forgot to say something. Hi, this week's guest on In the Can with Martha Kelly is the wonderful Brian Posehn. We're already rolling, so just wanted to throw the intro in.
In case you weren't sure who the weird bald guy was.
Brian Posehn. Not weird. Bald. Indisputable. I used to be a dog walker, and I walked a basset hound puppy one time, and he kept getting his ears under his feet.
Yes.
So he'd be behind me, and I'd feel him stop, and I'd look, and he'd be standing on his ears, looking sad and kind of accusatory.
Yes.
And then
That's
I had to
familiar
go
look.
and take
I've seen
his
that
ears.
look.
They're so cute, though. And we were in agreement on that.
Yeah. Well, when my male was a pup, he did that all the time. That didn't happen to her, but the way his ears were. And then first he'd get them wet. Like anytime he drank water, they were soaking up all the water. And then he'd come out away from the water and step on his wet ears. And so damn cute.
That hurts.
That's how cute it is. That it hurts you.
It hurts a little.
You feel physical pain at my puppy's cuteness.
I feel like I'm getting choked up. I have felt like crying off and on all day though.
Okay.
So, but that dog stuff gets to me. Boring story alert. I interviewed Maria Bamford a few days ago. You guys were going to be a double header on In the Can on the website, and then the tape ran out about 20 seconds into my interview with her.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I was wondering if I could
You didn't do much planning for that one?
I haven't done any planning for any of it, and most of the time the person I'm interviewing is like you, being delightful, so it's fine, but then that time it didn't matter. She was delightful, but we'll never know. We'll never see it.
Did you do the full interview, not knowing that the tape had only
Yeah. And not the producer's fault, my fault, because I'm nincompoop.
Was he waving at you the whole time, like, stop, we gotta change the tape, or?
No, I did it freestyle, where I just, on my own, on the fly, borrowed a camera, didn't check the tape. I'm lucky I even turned it on. and that we got the 20 seconds that we got. But I was wondering if I could just ask you, we almost have to wrap it up now, but you did the Comedians of Comedy tour, and Maria was part of that.
Yes.
And there was one part where you accused her of being the person who had taken a secret shit on the RV.
Yeah.
Was that mystery ever solved?
No, she's never fessed up.
And are you
But I
sure?
still to this day, yes.
You really? Because I thought maybe you
Well-
were just saying that because she was the most.
And no, not because I'm just a
delicate
mean guy and
No,
I'm going
not
to go
'cause you-
after the pretty girl who has feelings.
No, not because
No.
of that, but because it would be funny if the pretty, demure, only female on the tour was the one to do that. I thought.
No, the reason I thought it was her is we all knew all the rules except for her. She had never heard that before. So I think that she did that and then heard the rule, you can't number two on a bus or in a van,
Right.
and had already done it and then was her meek self and probably felt really bad and probably had to go to therapy for it the following week, like had to add an extra session
Yeah.
over jumping on the bus. But I still to this day think
You
it's her.
do?
Yes.
I've known Maria for years, and I felt like it's possible that she never drops a deuce.
Oh,
That
maybe.
She's not even.
I may-
That doesn't even happen.
I could be totally wrong.
When I worked with her in Sacramento, sometimes she ate salad for breakfast, and I thought, this is a person who has no digestive system at all, but is super funny. So
Right.
that's what you would have seen. In addition to this interview, you would have seen her being super funny if I hadn't heard it.
Right.
As I
And she probably would have lied to you and told you that she didn't poo on the bus.
wouldn't have
But
asked
you would have had her
her.
on video being a goddamn liar.
I didn't ask her. Actually, I asked her about her dogs,
Right.
and then she hugged me. I don't remember why, but probably something to do with pity. I feel like it. Anyway, I think that I've gone over the time. Are we at? Okay. All right. I really appreciate you doing this interview,
Of course.
especially considering that when I first asked you, I think I may have been a little scary about it. So,
What do you mean?
because I came in looking like I was asking you to let me, drive your brand new car, or just
Right.
do something sneaky and wrong. I
Right.
felt like that's how I approached you.
Yeah. Well, it's
So-
probably, I react badly to everything that people ask me, so it was my face or something that made it seem like I was, but you could ask me anything and that's how my face would have looked. Does that make sense?
Yeah, and bless your heart, Brian. I appreciate you doing this despite my terrible. Well, it's a terrible interview, and that's been well established. Not this, but not you. You've been
No, I get it.
anyway. This is In the Can with Brian Posehn, who is delightful. Thank you very much.
Thanks again.
See him do stand-up any time that you can, and he's here at Cap City tonight, which will be too late by
Too
the
late.
time this goes on the website. But
You lose, asshole.
you'll see him assholes. He lost, but you'll see. Okay, thanks. Bye.